good afternoon and a happy Friday. And for the ones of us that are in the UK, bank holiday, 3-day weekend, let's go. But hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's has had a good week and is having a good day. I'm gonna say, this feels weird, streaming on a Friday instead. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. We do have anonymous follows here, so if you want to come say hello or if you just want to lurk, either way, we're more than happy to have you here. Yeah, so we're streaming today instead of Saturday because Saturday I am actually, I don't know if it's equivalent to touch. I mean, is touching concrete the same as touching grass or something along those lines? I don't know. Either way, I'll take it. Oh, hello, Wings. Welcome in. Oh, it's not working now.
Hello,
there we go.
Joe.
That's better. And say, you know me. Yes, I do know you indeed. I'm going to say, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm say, Contra, welcome in. Good to see you as well.
Good nooning.
I swear this touch part is really wearing out. But I say, hope you guys are doing good. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, so in a change to what I normally do, I'm actually travelling up to meet a couple of streamer friends, as it was one of the guys' birthdays yesterday. And before Ames or Contra says no, it's not Ziggy. it's not Ziggy. This is actually somebody else, because ironically they had their birthday on the same day. Who would have funked it? So yeah, so a couple of us are getting together and we're just having a little meet up on the Saturday. So I'm popping up to catching up with those guys because I haven't seen any of them IRL for about a year, so it'll be great to catch up with those guys again. Right before we start going to all the meetups later in the year. So that's my plans at the moment. The other big news that's come out now in the last 2 hours, literally from what I saw on social media, they finally announced the release date for Grand Theft Auto 6, and they put it down for May the 26th of next year. So at least they finally dropped a release date now. Whether that is going to be the final release date, I don't know, because I know it's been put back and put back and put back, but remains to be seen on that one. Whether I get it or not, I honestly don't know. I'm not a I'm not a GTA nut. I will play through the story, and then I might have a little go on multiplayer, like I did with GTA 5, but I mainly always just did it for the stunt races. So I don't know, but we'll wait and see when some more details drop and actually get some idea what the game's going to look like. But at least they finally announced the date, so I am happy at that. Elden Ring is still making my blood pressure go up. Oh god. Are you still struggling with that, Contra? I was going to say, I do have sympathy, because I struggled as well. Then I did find that one particular bit where I could farm, so I was able to level up. So once I got to there, I was fine, but getting there was the awkward part. But no, Elden Ring is an absolute smashing game. I was more than impressed when I did my playthrough with that. Certainly a lot easier than when I tried doing that playthrough of Bloodborne. And the less said about that, the better. I'm powering through. Oh, good. As I keep powering through, you'll get there. You'll definitely get there. Definitely makes me want to smash stuff. Or just keep the smashing stuff to in-game. You know, find Margit and smash him if you haven't got to him yet. I presume you've already got past Margit. Since I come around and it's got a little easier. Oh yeah, I noticed that as well. It's always when you reach a certain point where things actually start to drop off and the difficulty level just drops off a little bit. Congrats on getting second. I don't think anybody's redeemed first yet, or third for that matter. No. You should have taken a chance and gone for first. It's like quick, get in there now before somebody else does. Oh dear. But yeah, absolutely love playing Elden Ring. I should go back to it at some point, but it's just having the time because I haven't got my save game anymore. Because I lost that when I upgraded to the PS5. But yeah, maybe one day. Artstream, good to see you. Welcome in.
Welcome.
Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope it's all good with you. I haven't seen you around in a while, so hope everything's good with you. Well, Ames was here first. I didn't want to see that. Ah, fair enough. That's fair. That's fair. No complaints there. So yeah. Oh, what happened then? Oh, just not the keyboard. It just made a noise. Let's just pop. So I'm hoping that's not going to pick up on the mic. No, it sounds okay. Just pop my little USB fan on because it's starting to get a little bit warm in here. I mean, it's not sunny or anything, but it is quite muggy out there. So I'm hoping we actually get a thunderstorm later. Hopefully that'll clear it up. But anyway, it's the job at hand. So, we're continuing on with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES. Because I still need to try and beat this game. We did get quite close the last time we got through. Literally got right to the last level, which is probably as good as I've ever got. So, I would like to actually finally beat this game. Only taken about 30 odd years. I say 30 odd years, I never originally played this back in the day. I never had a Nintendo growing up. I was purely just Sega back in the day. So I never got to play this until quite late on. And then, of course, it got re-released then on the Cowabunga collection. Was it last year or the year before? So getting it released for modern consoles was always good. Only made to the Technodrome once. Oh really? Yeah, I can imagine that. Imagine it, because it is tough. Getting through. I mean, just getting through the first couple of sections is hard enough, but then once you rescue April, they crank the difficulty level up so high. I mean, if you've played this Contra, you know how tough it can get, especially when you get to the dam level. That always seems to be everybody's undoing because it's such a tough section. But it's always a case of trying to know what you're doing, and it takes a lot of repeat play just to get through, just to have an idea on the route you need to take or how to handle each section. So. As tough as it is such a good game, and it always keeps you coming back. It does always have that replay value, which is nice. But damn, trying to be precise there is impossible. Yeah, absolutely. You can never be precise. It's just a case of just knowing the route and just hoping that you've got enough energy to actually get through in the first place. Which just reaches the point there where you have to use all 4 turtles just to get through that section. It is not easy by any means. Just wait for him to go. It's just easier just to drop down rather than try and jump. But this first section is always straightforward. And there is a little bit of a cheese as well if you know how to do it. You just switch back to Donatello. But I know everybody has their preference on their favourite turtle. But in terms of this game, Donatello is by far the best. So we just jump up here and then come back. Then we do a little jump, and then we can just keep hitting him from here and not have to worry about getting any damage. It's a nice little cheese, and it works. So that's April rescued. Now onto the dam. I think that sharp works with Leo too. I think it does. I think it just all because it all depends on the range of Leonardo's weapon as opposed to Donatello. I mean, it might work. It's just all down to the timing, really. But I know it works with Donatello easily enough. Because Donatello is such a good character on this, with his weapon, with his attacks, and the fact that they do the most damage. Keeping Donatello alive as you're going through this game is absolutely crucial. So I'll probably get hit, don't I? But it's always a case of trying to get through with everybody intact, because even though you primarily could use Donatello and keeping them alive at the same time, sometimes the other tails are sacrificial, and they have to be the sacrificial lamb. I think it does because the katana is a long weapon in this too. Yeah, it is got a good reach. Or Raph, yeah. Although to be fair, Raphael isn't that bad in this. I think even though he doesn't have much of a range for his attacks, I think in some cases they're probably the strongest attacks next to Donatello, which is quite weird. Because I would have thought it would have been Leonardo. But in some sections when I've played through this, Raphael's attacks have killed an enemy in one hit, whereas Leonardo's has done it in 2 or 3. Which I always find quite weird. I'll go back to Donatello. Just switch back. I never do. Yeah, I just discovered it by chance, so I don't know how effective it is. Whether it's just certain enemies or certain sections of the game. But there are some sections where it actually does occur. Right, just one nip up this way. Just missed that. And that one. Should be one more. He'll just fly off. No, just getting over here because this could be a little tricky. There we go, first time. Because it's very easy to miss that jump because you haven't got much of a height because you always keep just banging your head on the ceiling. And now for the fun part. Disabling all these bombs. Hopefully we can get through this in one piece. Forgot about that. Go up this way. We could go back down, but we'll just go to the right. Go with that. A bit quicker, plus we got a bomb here, so we'll disable this bomb, then we'll go down and then back over a little bit to the left, get that bomb, then we can go back the way we came, and then we can carry on over to the right, provided we don't actually get stuck in scenery, because it's quite easy to actually get stuck in some of the scenery on this. It's a little bit awkward. then you can't get caught out because in some parts of this there's a little bit of current. It does actually slow you down like it did there. Right, let's change to raft just so we can get through this, because this bit always has a bit of a way of catching you out. I mean, look how much energy I lost there. But as long as we can get through this section, on the next bit we can get everybody's energy replenished. We're doing okay. We got okay for time. I think is it 2 left? 2 bombs left now, so we should be okay. Easy, just take the hits and just go straight through. And this bit can always catch you out. Get too high, you get hit by that. Go too low, you end up in that seaweed, and that seaweed is an insta-kill. We got through that okay. Just go straight through. And that's the last bomb done. So we got that section done. Now, this is where they ramp up the difficulty. And things are just going to get really, really difficult from here on. Of course, we come home to find our home has been absolutely trashed. And then Shredder appears on the TV. Nicely done. Thank you, Contra. As I said, as long as you know what you're doing, you can get through that section quite straightforward. And if you lose a bit of energy on each turtle, that's not so bad, because you can just easily get your energy back on this next section. This OST still slaps. It does. I wanted to get this on vinyl, but I never managed to get it because they sold out so quick. And to trying to get it now, it's actually quite pricey. But I'll keep an eye out for it. I might be able to find one at a reasonable price, even if it means I'm gonna go on eBay. Sugar. Go up then. That's better. Okay, still got hit by it. So just easy to use Donatello through this section, just so we can get to the pizza, and then we can go on. This game really reminds me of the Mutant Ninja Turtles. So as well it should, Buck. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Hiya.
Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good with you. Oh, wasn't paying attention then. See, I hate those things. If you go too far forward, they always catch you out. I had this on the C64. It's really a sort of game. Yeah, I actually played. I played the Commodore 64 version of this. A friend of mine had it years ago, and the version that I always had growing up was for the Spectrum, because the Spectrum version was a lot more easier. This, I mean, the Commodore version is more accurate to the NES version. And when my friend told me he had it, I said, "Oh yeah, we'll play that." We'll say, we'll smash that game, because I've actually owned it on the Spectrum. And then I got a bit of a reality check when I played it. I said, "My God, this is 10 times harder than what it is on mine." But we never did beat it. We got as far as the dam, but we never got past it. But in terms of differences in conversions, the Spectrum is probably the easiest one out of the lot. As far as I'm aware, anyway. I mean, I've played a Commodore 64. I've played the Amiga version. I never played the Amstrad. And I know a lot of Amstrad games are very similar to the Spectrum in style and gameplay, so it could be the same, I don't know, but I'll have to try and see about playing the Amstrad version sometime, just to see what it's like. Right, so we go through there. We got missiles now for the Valor. I just want to come back in here and get a couple more meters just to top up everyone's energy. Because there is a section further on, but I just want to just top up some of their energy for now. Just so we don't encounter any slight mishaps. As we could very well do. Hey Florin, welcome in.
Good nooning.
Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope all is good. DOS MSX Play Choice 10. Yeah, that's the arcade. That's the arcade cover that Nintendo brought out, where they had you could choose between 10 different Nintendo games, and you just had a timer. So it's basically the NES version. Amiga and CPC had this. Well, apparently, yeah, that's right. Amiga Atari ST as well, but that's basically Amiga, so it is the same. But yeah, the Play Choice 10. There was two different versions, I think, that had 10 different Nintendo games on there, and it even had some of the Lycon games as well, which was pretty cool. And it was just a case of, say, you put your money in, you select your game, and then you just had a timer. So you could only play it for a specific amount of time, and then when the time ran out, you could either just insert some more coins to continue, or that was it then. So it was quite a little nifty machine. And Sega did their own version as well. With they did it with the Master System. I think they did a Mega Drive version as well, but I've never seen the Mega Drive version. I've seen the Master System. So whether or not they actually did a Mega Drive version, I honestly couldn't say. Don't go that way. Down this way. Right, we'll just get out here, because this is the section where we can get some more energy. Because it's always a case where we just have to make sure we keep all our energy topped up. Mega Drive, no Master System are listed on the wiki. Oh really? Surprised at that. I think the Mega Drive version was, because they weren't called Play Choice. I'm not quite sure what the Master System version was called, but the Mega Drive, allegedly, was called Megatech. So it might come up as listed as that, possibly. But as I said, I don't even know if that Mega Drive one actually probably exists, because I've never seen it. But I don't know. Tales of Hypersonic Heist was probably a sequel. I'll tell you what. No. I was talking about the arcade alternatives to the Play Choice 10. Slight confusion there. No, Tales of Hyperstone Heist was it was technically a port. It was the Mega Drive's version of Turtles in Time that got released on the SNES. Because there's actually a lot of levels in the Hyperstone Heist which are on the Turtles in Time. For some reason, they didn't port Turtles in Time. They just basically took a load of levels and made a slightly different game. And that was just for the Mega Drive version, which was strangely weird. But then they did the same with Tournament Fighters as well. Because if you played Turtles Tournament Fighters on the SNES and then played it on the Mega Drive, they're two entirely different games. There's different characters as well. So, why they did that, I don't know. You're right, gameplay of the Hyperzone Heist, heavily based on the second arcade game Turtles in Time, which was ported to the SNES during the same year. Yeah, there you go. Still don't understand why they didn't figure out, or maybe Nintendo had to deal with Konami, maybe, in order to make it a console exclusive, because they did the same with Sugar. They did the same with Sunset Riders. Sunset Riders got ported to the Mega Drive as well as the SNES, but the levels on the Mega Drive version are quite different compared to the SNES. I mean, the SNES is arcade accurate in terms of the levels and everything, but the Mega Drive is just totally different. It's well weird. Taking too many hits here. Just want to top up Donatello's health. It's always the tricky part. Sometimes when you're going through this, you just want to top up your. You want to top up the health, and then 9 times out of 10, you'll end up taking loads of hits, and you end up having a double back in at the same time. My own fault though, because I should have stuck with Donatello for so long. But it's those flying ones that can catch you out. But it all depends on what enemies actually spawn in, because there's two different waves of enemies in a lot of these sections. So, like, sometimes you can go through and there's the flying ones, which we came across, and then there could be another time then where they don't appear at all. It ends up being something else. Right, go back to Donatello. Leonardo, it's okay. Mikey, I could do a topping up, but I think I'll leave that. We'll just carry on.
Here is a guy's fact. The first game guys ever played was Super Cobra.
Yep. Very true. It was on a very little known home computer that came out. It was a Sword M5, which I'm pretty sure no one has ever heard of, because I didn't even know about it until quite recently. It was like a little rubber keyed home computer. I think it was an alternative to something that came out on the Japanese market. And it had very limited number of games. And my parents got it for my brother one Christmas. And the only game that we had with it was a little cartridge that's plugged into the top of the computer. And that was Super Cobra, or a conversion of it. And it played quite well. So I really enjoyed it, but trying to play a game without a joystick on little rubber keys, which didn't register the key presses very well, was quite awkward. I heard about the sword fight just now, actually, when you said it. Oh, there you go. It looks like a Specky. Yeah, it does kind of look like a Specky. And on the back, it's got a lift-up flap where the cartridge port would be. And it did have a lot. I think that the games were mainly released on cartridge. So, but it was very difficult to actually get any software or anything for it. So it kind of died out quite quick. Right, the hardware is very close to an MSX. Oh, right, okay. So very, very, very similar in style. 4K RAM, 16K VRAM. Right, okay. So I'm going to try and see if I can... I mean, I'll probably never be able to get one, but I might try and see if I can find an emulator for it, just to have a look and see exactly what it was actually like. Because I mean, I was only a little sprog back then, so I don't have I don't have a lot of memories of it, but it'd be nice just to actually take a look at it and see what it's actually like. It had 42 games. Oh wow, is that all? Did I figure what, it might have been more than that? The Mister has a core for it. Oh, that's okay then. That's good to know. So at least if the Mister has a core, then there is some hope for it. Missed that then. This is the awkward part, getting through this section, because there's so many tough enemies needed. You really ideally need to use Donatello, because he's got the strongest attacks. Sword M5s are on eBay, started at only 650. Is that fully boxed then? I wonder. Those would have to be, really. For it to be that high. Cartridges are cheaper than Nintendo first party games, at least around 30-40 quid each. Oof. But even then, 30-40 quid. Let's change back to Leonardo. 650 unboxed? God. I think I might give a physical copy of this then. Say 650 quid. Here's a box art. Oh, send that link to me in a whisper back. I have got links disabled. Sorry. I said my whispers are open. If you want to send the link through that. Thank you so much for the follow. So we do have anonymous follows. We've also got a raid. Oh, fantastic. Flaming Pies, it's a Steve raid. Welcome in, Mr. CJ. Thank you so much for the raid, friends. It's to say, I missed the end of your stream, sadly.
Hello, follow me. Okay.
But, good afternoon, welcome in. Guys, if you're not following Mr. CJ, what are you doing? Go and give this man a follow. Absolutely awesome streamer. As to say, amazing bloke as well. As to say, we'll be certainly meeting up with him in a couple of weeks at the Birmingham Gamer Market. But how did Donkey Kong go? Did you actually manage to beat that world after? So certainly hope you managed, because I think he was starting to get a little bit angry on that one particular section. But we won't go into that.
First cheeky cherry cola goes to you.
And thank you, Roxy, for claiming first. Let's just say long time no see as well, Roxy. Let's say good to see you. Good to see you back on Twitch. But let's just quickly scroll up and say hello to everyone. I say Irrationally Rational, welcome in. Steve, good to see you as always. Bloke 666, we say welcome in. Braggle, always good to see you.
You get the last Malteser.
And congrats, Julio, on getting the last Malteser, or third as we like to call it. And for some reason, Wispy was pointed at me. Okay. Yeah, that's going back to Blackpool a couple of years ago. That is. Karen, welcome in. Good to see you. Apathy Jesus, always a pleasure. And I hope everybody's doing well. Say for those who don't know who I am, my name is Gaz Halley. I am occasionally in Mr. C-Day stream. I am a retro variety streamer from West Wales with an alleged voice of ASMR. We're still working on that, but it's a brand. I'll take it. But we're just attempting, and I say attempting because we're still trying to get through this. I'm trying to beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES for the first time. Last time I attempted this on stream, which was a little over a week ago, we managed to get to the final level. So I'm hoping we can actually get this finally beaten, because this is one of those bogey games that I've never been able to beat, which is fair in a way, because for those of you who have actually played it, we know how tough it is. Hey Jack, welcome in, good to see you.
Good nooning.
I say, hope you're doing well, buddy. I say, looking forward to catching up with you now on the weekend. And yeah, what's that? Are we talking to an AI because we had a discussion on Steam Stream? No. I'm not an AI. I just play one on stream. At least that's the way I look at it. Hey, Plunger, good to see you.
Hey, how you doing?
I say I know you're still working at the minute, so I'll just keep the highs just a little low key. But hope you're having a good day. Hope it's not too stressful. Good to see you, Mike. Welcome in.
Hey, how you doing?
Hope all is well with you, my friend. Right, so let's carry on with this. Quickly run back. You'll drop down there. And we'll nip up here. And we're almost through. Thank you, Kiri. Sugar. Damn, knockback damage. Not good. Yeah, hand out to you. Let's just carry on. Go back to Donatello, just so I can get through this bit. Because even though he is my favourite turtle, Donatello is still the best character in this game. Because he's got such powerful attacks. He literally kill a lot of the enemies with one hit, or certainly a limited number of hits compared to what some of the others do. Right, we'll jump over there. Switch back to Leonardo. And it's good in a way because at least the pizzas do actually respawn whenever you've got to come back to these sections, so that's always the one good thing we are going for us. Go back, let him drop. I was watching someone speedrun this a few days ago. It blew my mind how fast he was bubbling. This game is so hard. Yeah, I've seen speedruns of this and I still don't know how they managed to do it. It's absolutely crazy. Right, there we go. Lay him down. No, yeah, we'll top up Mike. Oh, didn't want to fall off there. Okay. So, final section of this level before we can rescue Splinter. So we're making good progress so far. We haven't made any mistakes. We have had to do a slight little bit of grinding just to get everybody's energy topped up, but it's steady progress, which is what I like. If it means we can get through in one go, and if I can get through in one go, I'll be really happy. But we still got a way to go yet, and it's only going to get harder. Nope, press the wrong button then. Oh, one thing I will say as well, because I forgot to say earlier, and I do apologise. If you need to go do anything post-stream, Steve, don't let me keep you. I mean, chances are you've probably gone already, because I know you probably got 1,001 things to get through. So don't let me keep you. Thank you again so much for the raid. Right, let's go with Rav, and I'll use Shurikens to take this guy out. Okay, this isn't working. Easy, just to spam it. There we go. Right, second phase. Use Donatello for him. Just because he does the most damage. Go on, get down here. One more hit. There we go. Still here, just getting ready for a run. Alright, no worries. Don't pull a muscle, that's all I'm going to say. Or pull a calf or a hamstring or anything else along those lines. Okay. We got another nice little bit here because we can top up our energy again. You were making this look easy. I'm not Wispy, honestly. As I said, when you play something like this so many times, you do get a knack and an idea of where things are and everything. So there is a lot of it that I do know, but it's trying to get through just the final levels. That's where it gets difficult. Getting through some of the earlier stages are really straightforward, but once you get to a certain point and the difficulty gets ramped up, then it gets gets really, really tough. And from this stage forward, the difficulty gets ramped up mega. Everything's fine till the dam. I can agree with that as well. It does get difficult. Because if you don't have if you're going in blind, it's not going to be easy going at all. But when you play it a couple of times and you start getting like almost the equivalent of muscle memory in terms of where the enemies are and everything, it can be straightforward. But even then, it's still easy to get caught out and make mistakes. So, thank you again for the follow. We do have anonymous follows on the channel, so if you just want to just lurk away, or if you want to come and join in the chat, feel free, and we are happy to have you here. Right, let's let him use his ropes, then we can just carry on. I think one more, yeah, one more. There we go. I think is it? Yes, there is. Nip up here. Anybody that needs to top up? No, they're all okay, right? We'll just top up Donatello's energy then. And then we'll just start making our way down. Right. Let me just switch to the shurikens. We'll just wait for that robot to move back over, and then we'll just run through. We are going to get hit, but it's just easier just to run through and keep the hits limited to a minimum. Then we just carry on. Okay, needs to do a low attack for that. Who could forget the tiny Ed 209s in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I know. I mean, you would think there was a lawsuit involved somewhere. But it's very similar in RoboCop 2 as well, on one of the versions of that. There's actually mini Ed 209s in that as well, which I thought was well weird. I mean, just have a normal size Ed 209 was enough, but then they just chuck in small ones for the hell of it. Well, weird. Right, here's where it's gonna get awkward now, getting through some of these. Let's go back to Raphael, because his attacks are quite strong compared to what everybody else's. I mean, people think that because Raphael hasn't got like a cool weapon or anything, his attacks aren't that good, but in a lot of cases, and I said about this earlier, there's a lot of instances where Raphael's attacks are second only to Donatello. Because there could be a couple of enemies that could take a good couple of hits to kill with someone like Leonardo, but Raphael does it in one hit. Always keep getting caught up by these boomerang guys, because they'll literally jump at you. And it's very difficult to avoid them. There we go, right, through there. We make our way. Is it this? Yes, this way. Just take these enemies out, and there's just a quick run right across the conveyors. There we go. So far, so good. So we're coming up to the halfway point now. I think is it the halfway point? Yeah, pretty much. This section is where it gets awkward, where you got these spikes. Because even if you don't fall into them, you can't get too close because the collision detection in the game is just terrible. And you could even just be standing next to them, it'll still register as a hit and just do a ton of damage. Which is really, really annoying. Take that one. I just want to edge forward a little bit because I'm pretty sure there's an enemy that spawns on the conveyor belt on the other side. Yeah, what there was. Oh, sugar. See, the knockback damage is not very forgiving on this. Just means I've got to take a couple of hits, but sometimes you've got to take a couple of hits to get where you need to go. Oh, one jump out. Just take him out. Right, this is where it's going to be tough now because we've lost a ton of energy. But I know there is a section coming up where we can top our energy up. Just getting there, that's the only problem. Right, grab that. Leave those two, we'll just go straight up the ladder. Right, this is easy. This is only just a sub-boss. Just need to go all the way to the far right, I think. What level's the secret room with all the lives in it on Empire Strikes Back? You tell me, Josh, I haven't got a clue. I honestly have no idea. Is there a hidden room? Because if there was, I never used it. Yeah, welcome in, good to see you.
Welcome.
This was one of the first NES games I bought when I restarted my NES collection. I wouldn't say it's a good game, it's a heavy nostalgic one. It is a heavy nostalgic one, yeah. Oh, wrong way. That's where we need to go if there's a captured turtle. I think there's a lot of Turtles games that are just purely for the nostalgia than anything else. Right, let's just drop down. Can I get that one? Yeah.
See you later!
No worries, Kiri. Thank you for the leg. It is exactly the same as the one in Star Wars. You drop down and fall backwards, but I don't remember where it is. Ah, sugar. Jump, jump. Ah, trousers. Right, okay. That's a minor setback, but we know where to go to get Donatello back. Because thankfully it's just right over here. So we'll get Donatello back. He'll have all his energy as well. Just won't have any extra weapons that he's picked up, but that's okay. You don't really need any extra weapons until you get right to the end of the game. So we're okay on that one. All the NES Turtle games are like that for me. Like Turtles 2 is good for a beat 'em up, but there's not a lot of reason to play when Turtles in Time exists. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it was just an alternative. Well, I say an alternative. It was just purely for what they had at the time, really. So I can never jump across that in one piece. Oh, this is crazy now. Right, we just jump straight up. There we go. Right, change. I want to change to Raphael, but I have to make do with Leonardo. I'm pretty sure there's a hidden pizza on this level somewhere. I think I know where it is. It's just up here. Yeah. Didn't want to get that with Leonardo. I wanted to get that with Raphael, but never mind. We'll just carry on. Let's wait for those. There we are. Right, come. Climb, you fool. You know how difficult it is for someone who can climb a ladder. Is it this one? No, not this one. It will be this one. Right, okay, so we'll take a quick pause just for the moment because we do have ads coming up. Unfortunately, we do have to deal with the unfortunate thing that is Twitch ads, but it does give you guys a chance, especially for those that come on the raid. If you just need to go and stretch your legs or grab a drink, grab a snack, use the facilities, you guys go ahead and do that, and I will pop you on a BRB just until the ads are finished, and then when we come back, we'll carry on with some more Turtles, and hopefully we'll get this game beat. But I will see you all in 2 minutes.
She's blunt.
He's a bit late. And naughty. She's
trouble.
We're helpful, tiny, neat.
I'm silly.
She's little Miss Sunshine.
I'm fuzzy. I'm greedy.
And look how I am.
I'm truly.
It's magic.
I'm me.
Mother.
Dream.
Scatterbrain.
Get the bus.
Splendid impossible team.
All friends together, the little Miss and Mr. Man. All friends together, round and round we go. Back to back and side by side and on with the show.
Hello, follow me.
Sega
Okay.
TV problem spots.
Got a problem? Friends keep buying your hats. Get 24 Meg Street Fighter 2. So many new buddies, you won't need real friends. So many fighting options, you tear your hair out. Oi, no hair, no problem. Ha!
To beat this hairy take Sega.
Ocean Software presents the computer game of Rambo 3. John Rambo is back in his most exciting mission yet. You control our hero, infiltrate the prison camp, locate Colonel Troutman, plant explosives, and escape through the stunning 3D battlefield. Pulse-pounding excitement and devious strategy make Rambo 3 the computer game an awesome challenge. Experience it now. Also available a chart-topping original Rambo game, only $2.99. Ocean Software, computer games for heroes.
Some days, you're just on form. You take Sonic to level 6, you crack every game, you make all the right moves.
How do I do that?
Some days, you're just glad they invented this. All you're good for is watching telly.
How they do that?
For years I've lived a double life. In the day I do my job, I ride the bus, roll up my sleeves with the hood.
I'm up with the answer kicked in, yeah, because we just had quite an insane raid just then. Thank you, Grayskull. So, hoping you guys can see this. That was unexpected. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. What were you up to? Oh, Excite Bike. Oh, love playing that. Such a great game on the NES. But thank you so much for the raid, Grayskull. I was say mega appreciated. If you need to go and do anything post stream, don't let me keep you. And just for the benefit of anyone that's coming on the raid, my name is Gaz Halley. I am a retro/variety streamer from West Wales, to answer your question, Inbound Dreams. Oh, we just had the ads. Oh, the ads have just kicked in now. Sugar. Oh dear. Okay. we'll carry on. I'm hoping everybody is still here. Someone let me know. Are you still here? Are you still here? Oh, it's always annoying when I go on a BRB because we got ads, and then the raid happens. Damn you, Twitch! Damn you and your ads! But thank you again so much for the raid, Grayskull. That's awfully appreciated that you chose to come in and raid this little West Walian. But we're just going through Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES. We're trying to beat this for the first time ever. Really making some good progress. I mean, we're what level are we on? We're on the level we're on the level in between. No, we've just rescued Splinter, so we're on the level now where we've got to go through the underground bits to get the blimp, even though it says you need to get the blimp to pursue the helicopter. But you don't even get the blimp. It doesn't even feature in the game, which is well weird. Thank you so much for the follow. As I said, we do have anonymous followers here, so whether you just want to join in with the chat or if you need to lurk, either way, we're more than grateful to have you here. Right, so how long have we got left on ads? About a minute and a half. So I'm hoping that everybody's still here. So I'll just wait until the ads have finished, and then we can continue on. I say, and thank you again for the follow. As I was saying, anonymous followers are on the channel. If you want to say hi or if you just want to lurk, you're more than welcome, and we're happy to have you. Just grab a quick drink a minute while we're just waiting for the ads to finish. I got turbo, so no ads for me. Ah, there you go. It's strange the way that Twitch do their ads, because even if you're not subscribed to someone and you don't have turbo, sometimes you don't get any ads, even though other people do. I've noticed that quite a lot, and it's not just when I'm watching on PC. It's happening when I'm watching on the app as well. So I don't know if it's just a thing where you could be watching someone's channel and you've not thinged it or not. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I think it's region related. Yeah, I think so too. But that's the only way I can think as to why it is. But there are some that I don't know whether it's a case of the region I'm in or the region the streamer's in. Because if we're not in the same region, even sometimes the ads don't come up. It's odd. Okay, ads are done. Thank God for that. But always, I'm just welcome everybody back from the ads. So to say you haven't missed anything. I've just going through quick hellos with everyone, and say just for the benefit again for anyone that was in on the ads, we're just trying to beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the first time ever, because this has been such a bogey game for me over the years. So I just really want to try and get this beat. So the ads are done for an hour, all out the way. So let's carry on, and let's hopefully get this game beat. I'm just hoping now that we don't lose any more characters. What was that there? The underpasses are numbered. Yeah, I know that. No, we don't want to go that way. We want to go up here. This is the problem now. The fact we got to use Leonardo, because I'd rather use Raphael Donatello, but they just haven't got enough energy. If I can just get through, and just go through to the end of this section. So I'm pretty sure this is the section where the hidden pizza is. Oh, there it is down there. Oh, take that out. I have to switch the Darth Header for this, just because he's got the range. Ah, knockback damage set me right into it. Okay, well we'll just have to manage. But trying to get through this is not easy at the best of times. Right, just go straight over.
Oh no!
Oh, Contra, how could you? What did that lemon ever do to you? So cruel. Oh, sugar. Totally missed that jump then. Now we've got a problem. Because I've already rescued a captured turtle from this, and I'm pretty sure they don't come back. I'm not going to be able to get back anyway. Didn't follow my orders. Wow. Alright, I'm just thinking what's the best thing to do, because I think it might just be easier to possibly kill everybody off, because we do have a continue. I say a continue. I think we've got a couple of continues. I honestly don't think we can get through with just the free sugar. Right, go for Donatello, get his energy top back up. Use the shurikens to take that out. But be careful, because it's very easy to hit those spikes. Right, we'll have to go with Donatello. That was fortunate. Just landed right behind him. Right, come on. There we go. Right. Now I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we can top up our energy here. We got an invincibility thing as well, so that'll... can come in handy at times, but we just top up everybody's energy. That's going to make things a lot more manageable. Because I know we got there is that section a little bit further on. No, that's not going to work. Trying to top everybody's energy up here isn't going to be the best of ideas. We'll move on then. So as long as we've got Donatello and Raphael topped up, because Michelangelo we're not going to use really. Oh, there we go. So thank you again for the follow. I'm going to say we do have anonymous follows on the channel, so if you just want to chat or if you just want to lurk, either way, we're more than grateful to have you. Let me just go down. Take that. Right. Let's change to Raphael, because we should be able to kill any of these with one hit. Ah, here we are. Just change to Donatello. Quickly take him out. Now here is where it's going to get mega tough. Because you've got, in the next screen now, we're going to have walls closing in on us from the left and the right. And they're also insta-kills. So we've got to try and get through there as quick as we can. And that's not going to be easy. So you've got to get these drops so precise, and that didn't work. Okay, we'll just keep going. It just might be a case now where we might just have to use a continue and just kill off the remaining ones, but we still got Donatello at least, so everything is gonna have to be precise. Just quickly go across here. Right, drop down. Right. Just grab that pizza and then we shall try again. Doesn't matter who we top up really. Here's hope we can get this right this time. Just right. Can we get through the next one? Yes. Right. So we got 2 turtles, and now we just got a little matter of a boss fight. No pressure. Thankfully, we know how to beat this one. Just a question of just staying in the middle here. Wait for that little thing to appear at his when he opens his mouth, and just hit straight up. And the lasers won't hit us, so we can just keep doing this. Eventually get his energy down to nothing, and that's that done. Go to the enemy base by blimp. See, I still think they should have something in between. All they show is just a little cutscene. I still think they should have just a section where you can actually control the blimp. It would just make much more sense to me, I feel, because you get to you technically get to use the van, so I don't see why you couldn't use the blimp as well. But yeah, it is what it is. Right, so first things first, let's go in here, and we need to rescue one of the turtles. I don't know which one it's going to be. I'm hoping it's going to be Leonardo, but we'll have to see. Sugar. Didn't really want to take a hit there, but so who is it? It's Leonardo. Good. So at least we got one back. We'll just have to try and make do with 3, because obviously we can't rescue anybody else on the final level, only because I don't know where they actually are. Because trying to get through that final level is a bit of a head scratcher. Just trying to think, is there energy here? Yes. Right. We'll top up Donatello's health. Let's wait for these to move. Wait for him to come up, if he does. Okay, never mind, we'll just move this way. Now, it's just a case now of doing a little bit of grinding. Because we have got one section up here where we can get the Ninja Scrolls, which is by far the best weapon in the game. So we need to get everybody topped up with as many Ninja Scrolls as we can get. Of course, the only awkward part is trying to get through this without actually taking a hit either. We got 20 there, but if we just keep, sugar. That's the one problem when it comes to getting that weapon. You can get it, but then when you come back, all the enemies respawn. So you got to be careful about where you drop. But it's not impossible. It's easy just to run straight through and then take them out accordingly, and then we can go and carry on. Hey Greasy, welcome in. Good to see you.
Good nooning.
Hope you're doing well. Hope work's not stressing you out too much. Right, yeah, that's it. Just go up here. Take those two out. If we drop down and then just move over to the right, then we won't hit nothing. I have retired the Mac for a bit and ran errands. I don't blame you. But when you say retired, is that early retirement? You didn't put a mallet to it or anything, did you? Tempting as it would have been, I know. Right, let's just get one more Ninja Scrolls here for Donatello, and then I want to pop through. What's the top then? Because there is a pizza up there. You know, it is a little bit tricky to get, depending on the on where the enemies spawn from. Got free for free on the game guesses. Oh, well done. So that means I probably won't get any. I wasn't surprised. Oh, sugar. Right, quickly change. So we're trying to avoid getting hits. There's probably just the one level where it just gets so awkward to try and get everything. It's very easy to make a mistake, and then you just got to go back and rinse and repeat, which is the awkward part. Didn't want to do that because climbing these things are awkward as well. Just because it's very difficult to stay on them. You got to get in the right place. Oh no, that Greasy is here. I'm gonna say, I mean, hi. Right. Don't want to go up there. Want to go up here. That's better. Now, just edge. Because I'm pretty sure there'll be a bird there. There we go. I'll just change back to Donatello, and then we get that. Oh bloody hell! Let's hit me. Oh dear. So sometimes when you see, if you're a newcomer in the chat and you see that bit of banter going on, you're thinking, oh no, they hate each other. It's to say they hate each other with a passion. They love each other really. Well, we say that. Greasy loves plungers over half, and she just doesn't like plunger. Which I think is a bit harsh, really. I mean, the way I look at it, if you love one, you gotta love both. Right, let me just wait for him. Danny's my other half. You say that now. It's to say, just literally just stuff. I mean, come on. It's gonna come down to where you two literally got to start fighting over it. I mean, I don't know how Danny would take that personally, but you're starting drama, and yeah, no. This is. I wouldn't say this is drama, Karen. This is just something that's been going on for I don't know how long. But it's all in good humour. Flip a coin. Flip a coin. We're going to do a bit better than just flipping a coin, plunger. Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, that'll work. Right, let's just duck back out. Get some more scrolls for Raphael. Get his energy topped up as well. Actually, let's go get a pizza for him now, and then we can carry on. Oh. Keep forgetting about those birds. No, don't want to do that. I want to go across that way, then go up. Because trying to climb these is just really weird game physics. Because you can't just climb up so far and then think you can jump onto a higher one. It doesn't work that way. You jump onto it, you just fall straight through. See, I just jump straight up there and you just fall straight through. It's such a weird game mechanic. Because you automatically think if it's something you can climb, it doubles up as a platform. It never does. It's very frustrating if you do it wrong. So even if you get hit, it does it. It's well awkward. And all I want to do is just go over there, just get a pizza for Raphael. I'm not worried so much about Donatello at the minute. There we go. Oh, no. All right, just leave it. Let's just go and get. Let's just go and get the scrolls, and then we'll come back. Flips a coin and drops in favor for Greasy. Now, I don't know how impartial that is, Florin. I don't think we had an official adjudicator for that. Right.
See you later!
Gotta run some stuff over to the bar. No worries, Greasy. Thank you for the lurk. Bring back some crunchies. So I'm sure you still got some stocked over at the bar there somewhere. Unless you've eaten them all already. Right, I desperately gotta get pizza now. Right, let's just see. You cannot avoid those birds sometimes. Good, we can talk about it now. Yeah, so about that greasy fax machine. You have to be careful what you say, Plunger. She could very well be lurking. She could be lurking. She could probably still have you in, I say earshot. Not really an earshot as such. Right, let's top up Donatello. Alfred Hitchcock, bird guy. He never forgot. No, he never did. Sugar. Oh, don't want to drop down there. This isn't good. Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad. Right, back up we go. Oh, this game. Yes, Taxi, it's this game. We are determined to get this game beat. I was kind of hoping it was going to be today, but and then I'll hit a little bit of stumbling block at the moment because we've only got 3 turtles. But we're just doing a bit of a grind in a minute just so we can get everybody topped up on weapons as well as energy. But I hope you well. I hope you're doing well, Taxi. I hope all is good for you. There is an easier way to get pizzas for this, but it just means I'm going to go back to where we were originally when we rescued Leonardo. Let's just nip up here and see if we can do it. I wasn't expecting him to come back then if we were just going to fly off screen. Come on. Quick up here. Just take our time now. There's going to be a bird flying over here. Go. Ah, that's just rude. Okay, let's ignore the energy for now then. Let's just work on just getting some more ninja scrolls, and then we can we'll go back to that other section and just get the pizzas from there. It's a lot easier than I'm going to try and go through this. I never really understood why this got so much praise. There is so little in the game that has anything to do with the turtles that you could replace the character that anyone in the game would still work. Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from with that Taxi. I mean, this could easily be you could easily just change the sprites around. And it could be done with anybody, but you know, at the end of the day, it was more just for the sheer popularity of the Turtles at the time. But even then, you know, they were just so big at the time. The other Turtles game made far better use of the license. Yeah, I think in terms of if you're on about the arcade game, that I can understand. But it's just how it was back then. And thank you so much for the follow. We do have anonymous follows here, so if you want to just hang out in chat or if you just want to lurk, I'm more than welcome to have you either way. It's just how they did it back then, Taxi, really. Can you actually buy cherry coke in Wales? We can't really hear except specialty shops. Oh yeah, it's widely available here, Karen. As JR said, I would go on a rampage. Well, I wouldn't go on a rampage, I would just write a very scathing letter and hit them with a very aggressive leaflet campaign. Just to make sure we had cherry coke over here. Right, I'm gonna go back to that other section and just get everybody's energy topped up. I wanted an NES purely to get the Turtles game at the time. Yeah, I think everybody did. Plunger. I mean, I did as well, but I never managed to get one. I just stuck with sugar. I just stuck with the system I had at the time, which was the Spectrum, and I just had their version of it. Nope, wrong way. Pizza's up here. Right, let's change to Donatello. Just do that. This game sold over 4 million copies back in the day till my name was real. Yeah, very, very true, Apathy, it was. This was at it was more or less at its peak, really. Because I think this came out just after the arcade game. So the arcade game obviously whetted everybody's appetites for a home version, and then once the home version came out, that was it. Everybody wanted it. The arcade game is what I was primarily thinking of. Plus, I'm like this had quite a few actual martial arts movies. Yeah, I can understand if you're looking at it purely from that perspective. Oh, I'm so jealous. American version. America was awesome when you could get it everywhere. Can you not get it where you are then, Karen? I think I might have asked you this before. Yeah, it's just not widely available where you are. It's quite strange, really. Nor did I. Got Game Boy instead. Yeah, I was the same. Because I had the Spectrum way after its use by date. As what was it? It was 1992, 1993 when I got my first console, and that was the Master System. So yeah, like I said, I was kind of late to it, really. But then I loved the Spectrum so much, I was just always enjoying playing games on that. But had to upgrade at some point. This is actually the game that made me not want the NES. I had a Smacky and a Commodore 64, and just the difference in the games, for me, this seemed like a downgrade. Really? Interesting way of taking it, Tosh. Because I always considered it an upgrade to an extent. But then, I suppose it's on what games you were looking at the time. Is it? Thank you again for the follow. As I said, we do have anonymous follows here, so whether you want to chat or lurk, say either way, we're always happy to have you here. Oh, sugar. Just lost all the Donatello's Ninja Scrolls then. The 8 and 16-bit got versions of this game, but thankfully they removed the need to find the scrolls. Yeah, because on the Spectrum version, I don't think the Spectrum version even had the scrolls, thinking about it, but you could get through the game without having really the need to use or to get any secondary weapons. You could just use the default weapons you had. Whether it's similar for some of the other versions, I don't know. because I never played through them fully, only just the Spectrum version. But I suppose there was always going to be differences, especially on the can't even get the words out now, on the micro when they ported it for the microcomputers. Everyone who had this game when we were kids, the American perspective, like I say, everybody I knew that had it as well. Apathy, it wasn't just oh sugar, not again. It wasn't just in America, it was here too. I don't think any of my friends did own their own version of this. I was very impressed with the amount of colour they were able to put into the Spectrum version, having lots of colour clash on the fly. Yeah, there wasn't that much colour clash on the Spectrum version, so fair play, they were able to do what they were able to do with such a limitation on colour for the Spectrum. Was really impressive. That was one of the first things that I noticed when I played it for the first time, just how colourful it was as opposed to the primary monochrome colours that you used to get for a lot of Spectrum games at that time. Because I mean, this was 1991, I believe, when the Spectrum version came out. And at that point, just a lot of games were just using the monochrome colours. Spectrum version, 1990, yeah. I was to say it was even 1990 or 1991. Because I got this probably within the first couple of weeks it was released. Because I actually had to order it because the local shop where I bought all my games from had such limited stock, and they weren't able to get the numbers in, so it was literally a first come first serve order system in order to get it, but we didn't get it straight away, so we missed the first wave on release day, and we ended up getting the second wave when it came in a few weeks later, which was fine. I was happy to wait. It wasn't the end of the world if I didn't get it on release day. I mean, back then there wasn't that many games I did actually get on release day. I always tended to get them a couple of weeks later, and I was happy with that. Nowadays, not so much. It's really, especially with some games that I'm really after. It's release day or nothing. Let's just I'll wait for that to despawn and then grab that. Right, so how are we doing? So we need to get one more for Leo and two more for Raph, so I think we have about 60 for each. That should be enough. Last year I was finally able to experience the Spectrum version of UN Squadron, considering it was US Gold's name, so it was a really good port. Yeah, that was probably one of the better games US Gold put out. So just for anyone that don't know, US Gold were a software publication company back in the 80s and 90s, and they would mainly port arcade games, in particular Capcom arcade games. So anything like Street Fighter 2, UN Squadron, Ghouls and Ghosts, and a lot of other Capcom arcade games. US Gold was probably the main publisher or distributor, depending on which way you look at it, because sometimes a separate company would develop the game and it would just be released under US Gold's label. And some of the ones that they did, some of them were okay, and then there were some that were just absolutely dire, especially on the Spectrum, which is such a shame, because I think yeah, US Gold did the Spectrum port of Outrun, and the Spectrum version was absolutely terrible. It wasn't very well received, and it was quite difficult to play. But yeah, UN Squadron was one of the better ones. Actually, I do need to go back and replay that at some point, because I've got the physical release of UN Squadron. I got it as part of a 2-game pack with with, I think it was Final Fight. No, it wasn't Final Fight. It was Strider 2. Got released as a double pack on the Spectrum back in the day. CPC version of Outrun is even worse. Yeah, I can agree with that. I've actually played the Amstrad version of Outrun. It's not brilliant by any means. Let me just nab him. Right, don't take a chance. Let's just. There we go. So I'm gonna get up here before we hit this. Right, so that's 60 for Raf. Just walk straight through. We should be able to avoid the majority of the enemies through here. Just this one by here. And then we'll just get some scrolls in for Leonardo. And then we'll be away. Commodore 64 version of Outrun is still bad, was probably the best. I didn't mind the Commodore 64 version. A friend of mine had that. And I quite liked it. It's certainly better than the Spectrum, by any means. I wouldn't say it was bad. I mean, the music was really good on it. Of course, it did have its limitations, like you said. You know, you weren't able to. Oh no, Leonardo, we weren't able to choose which way you could go and everything. But I still enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed that version. Are you playing Clear Obscure currently? Not yet. It is on my list because I'm actually. I was actually watching someone starting their first playthrough of that. When did it come out? Last week? Week before I think it was, because they managed to get it on early release. So yeah, I was watching them play that on stream, and I really do like the look of it. I mean, a lot of people have kind of criticised the turn-based strategy and the quick time events and everything, but I'm not going to pay attention to anything like that. I'd rather just experience it for myself and make my own judgment. I don't mind turn-based strategy stuff like that. I mean, come on, I was one of the ones that grew up with it. You know, just look back to the original Final Fantasies and all the turn-based stuff on that. So but I'd definitely be taking a look at that. Because I just finished Assassin's Creed Shadows this week, so I've got that out the way, and I'm at the moment just ploughing through Indiana Jones, and then probably by the time I finish that, then Doom: The Dark Ages will probably be close to being released, because I think that's out now in about 2 weeks. So it'll be a case then of picking that up, and then probably then once that's done, I'll probably then move on to Expedition 33 if I haven't done it already by then. It just all depends on the availability the Boomerang has, because I'll try and get Doom: The Dark Ages from Boomerang on release day. And then by then I'll have finished Indiana Jones, hopefully, and then I'll send that back to Boomerang, and then I'll see if I can get Expedition 33 then, if they got copies available by then. So just for the benefit of anyone who's not sure what I'm talking about, Boomerang is a service in the UK where you pay a monthly subscription, and you can hire Games. It's basically a mail order game service, and it's really, really good. I thoroughly recommend it to anyone. You only just pay a flat subscription fee per month. There's no late charges. You just basically send the game back when you're finished with it. You do have the option to buy the games as well for a slightly reduced price. And it's a really, really good service. Do they mail you physical copies? Yes, yeah, they do. They'll send it in a little CD case, and if you opt to buy the game, they will actually send you the case, the manuals, and all the bump that goes with it. So you're not just stuck with a CD or a cartridge or anything, depending on what system you've got. Okay, we had that in the US, but it was called GameFly. Oh, I never heard of GameFly. Never heard of that one. But yeah, it's very similar to Love Film, which for anyone who knows the history, eventually became Netflix, where you could hire a movie and then send it back when you were eventually finished with it. But it's a really good service. It's a really, really good service. Their customer service has always been spot on. And depending on the subscription level, the subscriptions start from as little as, I think it's $3.99 a month. Then it just depends then on the actual subscription level you want. You can hire just a certain number of games in a month. You can be on the priority list for the new releases. You can have, I think it's up to 4 games at a time, but then you really got to pay out for that because the subscription is quite high for that. I mean, I've only got 2 at the moment with a priority list, and that comes to, I think it's $14 or $15.99 a month, which isn't bad when you compare with how much the games actually are. You're still making a good saving. Which way we look at it, I mean, if you say you wanted a brand new game and you hired it through Boomerang, I mean, you're talking about £60 roughly, whereas that would be the equivalent of 4 months of a subscription with Boomerang if you just had that one game. I've gone completely the wrong way here. I need to go down, not to the right. But if you're in the UK and you're looking to do anything like that, Boomerang Games is definitely the one I would highly recommend. Because I've been using them for a good couple of years, and it basically explains as to how I've been able to get through so many games. Because I'll hire them, play through them. If I want to keep them, I'll buy them, or I'll just send them back and then just move on to something else. Down here is where we need to go. Problem is Donatello's on next to no energy. I'm just hoping this is actually the right way, because there's 3 different versions of this level, and we could end up going to a dead end. And we have. So now we've got to go all the way back. Ah, sugar. Yeah. So we've got 3 different sections that we need to get through in order to find the Technodrome. 2 of them lead to a dead end, which that one did. Right, we need to go to, now we need to go to the right, just so we can get out of here. Right, so tell Sonic to come. Okay, don't come over here then, Sonic. Just run away. That's okay, you can stay run away as long as you don't respawn. There we go. It looks awesome, and they do PS3 too. Only got a PS3 last year, so I have no idea what the library is like. So nice way to try stuff and try not to film everyone with games I don't necessarily want to keep. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh. Oh, and Casey decided to sacrifice the lemon. Hey Casey, good to see you.
Hello there.
Yeah, the only thing I would say though with some of the later, the older systems, you've got to be careful with the availability because some of them aren't sugar. Some of the range that they have isn't as wide as what it used to be, especially with the older stuff. So just be careful when you're doing it because sometimes you can have a look at it. If it says something along the lines of 7+ days wait, there is a chance they might not have it because they don't say out of stock or anything like that. They just say 7+ days wait and you could add it, and you could be waiting and waiting and waiting and it never turns up. Right, I think I'm gonna sacrifice myself because we're down to 2 turtles. We need Donatello. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a suicide and we'll use a continue, and at least then we'll have all 4 turtles back. It does mean we do have to restock our ninja scrolls, but that won't take too long. So we just get that done and then we can plow through. But we know where the Technodrome isn't on one of those 3 sections, so we know roughly where it is. It's one of 2, so hopefully we can get the right one. But first things first, let's just double back now and just stock up on ninja scrolls, and then we can carry on. But just going back to Boomerang, just with the amount of systems they cover is really, really good. I mean, they do have PlayStation 3, they do have Xbox 360. They even have, they do offer even games for the 3DS. And I think they got them for I think it's either the PlayStation Portable or the PS Vita. It's one of them. It might even be both. So they even have handhelds on there. I mean, obviously they've got all the current gen stuff: PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, the Xbox One, as well as the Nintendo Switch, and I'm pretty sure they got the Wii U as well. So they do carry a lot of the systems over the last, dare I say, 20 years.
Oh no!
Oh, not you too, Taxi. What is it with the lemming hate this afternoon? Like everyone just wants to nuke a lemon. Yeah, they have a lot of good stuff on there. Yeah, absolutely. It was only just by chance I discovered them back in the day, because I never heard about the place.
Oh no!
Oh god, everybody's doing it now. So where's the justice for the lemming? But like I said, it was only just by chance I discovered Boomerang games, and like I said, I've never had any problems with them. So their customer service has always been top notch whenever there's been an issue. I mean, there can be instances sometimes where Royal Mail lets us down, and you don't get the game, or it gets lost in the post. Sending it back. But they have recently changed their mailing system, because they were just using second class post to start with. Sugar. But they've changed it in the last year and have now gone first class, which does make things a lot easier. Of course, you can protect yourself by getting a proof of postage when you're sending the games back if you wanted. So you do have that to cover, and they do actually recommend that you do that. But it's not a necessity if you don't need to do it. I don't need to go up here, do I? No. I've already got the scroll, I just need to go back. We do need to get some pizza for Donatello, but what I'll do is I'll wait until... because I've got enough scrolls for Donatello, so if I just get scrolls for the other 3, and then I'll go back to that other section where we can get the pizza from without having to deal with so many enemies. Stop killing the lemmings. I agree, Karen. I was going to say, there's nothing wrong with the lemmings. I'm going to say, well, why do we need to nuke a lemming? I honestly don't know. That's almost as harsh as drowning Sonic.
Oh no!
So I do miss that when Tristabytes used to have that on their stream. We'd say, no, don't drown the hedgehog. And now everybody wants to nuke a lemming. I don't know. Childhood trauma, exactly. We don't want to be having any PTSD or anything surrounding this. We're already spending enough extortionate money on therapy. We don't need to have any more therapy sessions. Right. So we're nearly there for Raphael. Because I do apologize, guys, for the fact that we're having to go through doing this, but unfortunately it just makes things a little bit easier for the final level, and because of the fact that you know, I'm not that good enough to try and get through this without using ninja scrolls or anything. I mean, trying to get through this without ninja scrolls, full stop, it's just real tough, especially with that that section on the final level, which we could famously call the Corridor of Doom. I mean, how the speedrunners do it is beyond me. Really is. Right, so we've got enough for Raphael now. So we'll I'll stick with Raphael just to get up there, and then I'll change Turtle when we get up there. Because it's only because Leonardo and Michelangelo's attacks aren't that powerful, so it takes a couple of hits to kill these enemies, whereas Raphael and Donatello can do it in one hit. I change to Mike, and then we'll get that. Change to Raphael. Let me just run straight back. Oh, we will get there, guys. We will get there. But I would say, as while we're going through this, it just also gives me a chance just to say thank you for everyone that's come and hanging out with me this afternoon. So whether you've just been chatting or whether you've just been lurking, you know, I appreciate every single one of you being here. Because let's face it, if I wasn't here, if you guys weren't here, I would just be here talking to myself. But no, seriously, you know, as I say, I appreciate everyone being here. And it's always great just to hang out and have people come and say hi in the chat. You got the whole weekend off? No. I'm working on. I suppose technically I have. Saturday I'm off anyway, because that's my day off. I do have to work on the Sunday, and of course the Monday, unfortunately. But Saturday I'm off to meet up with one of Jack and Shark and Chris, as well as our friend Greasy. So I'm meeting up with those guys tomorrow, and I am in work on Sunday morning, sadly, and unfortunately I don't have the option to have bank holidays off. I gotta work bank holidays if I'm contracted to, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I don't mind it that much anyway, to be honest. But I did book some time off though, ready for Gaming Market in a couple of weeks. So I'll have a nice chance just to have a little chilled out session at home after plowing through some second-hand games. Right, I will just take a quick pause there, guys. We do have ads coming up again now, so just to give you guys a chance to go grab a drink, go use facilities, go grab a snack. I will nip on a quick BRB myself, and once the ads are done, we will come back and we'll hopefully make some progress and get this game beat. So I will catch you guys in a few minutes.
Mario! He's back. He's got even more powers. He faces even deadlier enemies. In his greatest adventure ever, he even takes to the sky. The world's been waiting, and now he's here in Super Mario Bros. 3, only from Nintendo, the world's #1 game system.
Who do you think you are? A superstar? Why not? Want to be a Spice Girl? Get into your very own Spice World with PlayStation. Want to sing like Emma? Dance like Mel? You've got the power to mix it, fix it, choose who you are. It's called Girl Power.
The Atari 520 ST has twice the power of many business micros. It handles business with ease. It can paint pictures and make them move. It can play advanced games. Yet it costs less than £300. The Atari 520 ST. Power without the price.
To an attorney?
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
Your move, creep.
The future of law enforcement. RoboCop.
Susie's been shouting too much about the rolling rat stickers and transfers in Trio. Sounds like we're gonna need a stand-in.
Stickers!
Cool.
Transfers!
Movie.
I want those stickers of a superstar now. Yeah!
There's a Roland Rat sticker with transfers in every special pack of...
Trio!
If a video computer system can't play great games with all the testing challenge of Phoenix, if it can't give you the seek and destroy drama of Battlezone, if it can't match the suspense, the lurking dangers of Jungle Hunt, if it can't do all this and be bought for just $69.99, including a game of Pac-Man free, if it can't, it's not Atari.
Blue streak speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog.
Welcome back, guys. So thanks for sticking around for the ads. So I know they can be a pain at the best of times, but they're out the way now for another hour. So let's carry on with this. Hopefully we can get this done. So I just want to pop back in here. Oh, sugar. So just want to top everybody's energy up again, but I gotta get some scrolls again now for Raph. That's the annoying thing when you kill an enemy and it drops an item. It's very difficult to actually avoid it unless very difficult to avoid it when the item drops. Unless you're actually not moving. But it's okay. It won't take us too long to get the energy back. Oh, just watch out for those birds, because they're the worst thing, more than anything. It's very difficult to avoid. Right, so just it's Donatello as well. We'll just do that for now, because that'll be enough. Oh, sugar. Cup of sorted, good. Might be a bit warm for a cup of mine, but I don't know what it's like. It's like where you are, JR, but it's muggy as anything here. I mean, I can't even get the words out. I've had to have the fan on a couple of times today already. I mean, it's only what? The Alexa's saying only 16 degrees, but it seems more than that. Could have a couple of places had a thunderstorm yesterday. I was hoping that we would have had one down here. Just hopefully clear the mugginess in the air and everything, but feeling like it's going to build to a storm. Well, that's what I'm thinking. I know there was a couple of places in the Midlands that had a thunderstorm last night, so I was hoping that we would have had one as well, but I don't know, maybe we'll have one a little later. Kind of hoping we do, because it means that we might have one tomorrow morning. I don't particularly fancy driving in a thunderstorm, if I can help it. I mean, it's very, very awkward to get a Thunder Buddy when you're going up the M4. It was raining a while ago. I went down and just to cool off. I don't blame you. Unless it was that warm, muggy rain, because that's probably the worst. But it's the eventuality that we got to prepare for, because it is that time of year now. I mean, we've had Easter now. I mean, we are officially now in May. With the bank holiday this weekend, the holiday makers are going to be rife down here. Because I'm going to say, just for anyone that isn't aware, West Wales is quite a popular tourist attraction. We get quite a lot of tourists down here, literally from March till October. So it can get quite a little bit manic, especially on the roads, because they absolutely have no idea where they're going. But it's just one of them things that you have to prepare for, unfortunately. Not looking forward to Grockle Central. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. But I mean, I don't know if you noticed, JR, but it's been it's been fairly quiet in some places so far. I mean, the Easter holidays, it wasn't as busy as what I thought it was going to be. But I don't know, maybe you just didn't get that many people down here. Obviously that'll change now once the school holidays hit. Where do they come from? Oh, everywhere, Karen. I mean, I've spoken to people that have come from America, Asia, Europe, Germany, all sorts. And of course, you still got people that from England or Scotland that just come over the border. But yeah, we get loads. No, I was round by the castle with the dog. There was barely anyone walking, or even at the cafe. Yeah. It's been quite quiet around here. But as I said, maybe it's just the calm before the storm. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how busy it gets now over this weekend, because obviously we got the early May bank holiday now this weekend, and then of course we got another bank holiday then at the end of the month. So I don't know, it just remains to be seen. We shall soon see. Right, let's get scrolls for Mikey, and then it's just Leonardo then. Yeah, they come from everywhere. A lot of America's going back to Wales to trace their heritage. Yeah. There's been a couple of people that I've spoken to that have come from over the Atlantic that have connections to the area, which is quite cool when you think about it. Sometimes you just think, why did they ever want to leave? But the only problem is, do we actually want them back? Right. Take care of those. Hey, no, I said, I'm only joking, Apathy. I'm only joking. I mean, I don't have an issue with it. I mean, to be honest, I always enjoy chatting with Americans whenever they come down here, because the ones that I've always spoken to, they said they've always been, super polite, always respectful. There's a couple of people that I've spoken to that have literally said, "Oh, are you going to be?" Because they even said, because they thought I was on holiday at the same time, say, "Oh, will you be coming next year? Because it'd be great to catch up again." And just say, "No, I actually live here," and they didn't realise. They were quite surprised. But it was always a good time. Right, one more for Leonardo. Now we can just get our energy topped up, and then we can go and try and find the Technotron. Super Raphael, I think. We're in a position like Russia right now. Yeah. No, I can understand that. It's I mean, I don't like to get into politics. It is, it's not something I like to talk about on the channel either. But all I'll just say is it's not a good time right now, and we can only hope that things can get better. Oh, that's as far as I go. No. That's fine. That's fine. No problem. I was going to say, I know it's topical events and everything like that, you can only go so far with, and then, you know, with politics, everyone, you know, a lot of people always have different opinions, and then that's how arguments can start, and you know, that's not the type of thing that anyone would want to see, especially if they just want to come somewhere and use, and I know a lot of people that use Twitch as an escape for everyday things that are going on. That's why I always tend to not talk about things like that. My favourite interaction with an American couple was, "Can you tell me how to get to mine Choco-Log?" Oh, it's always a thing. It's always a thing if they struggle to pronounce the words properly. But it's always a thing like that when you have people that don't know the pronunciations, and you know, you can't have a bit of fun with it, because they always see the funny side of it as well. Right, let's go this way, because I remember because when we did this the last time, it was down here, so I want to see if it might be this way again. We can use the scrolls with some of this as well, because we got enough of them. Watch him just disappear off the screen. I'll go with Donatello. He can drop down there. And we'll fall down here. We got an election tomorrow that probably nobody has an opinion on. Yeah, we got local elections going on down here, Karen. Just for the local, some of the local councils and things like that. It's not happening everywhere, but there was a lot of places yesterday that had a lot of local elections going on. Oh, yeah, just drop. This is a little iffy. We can get more energy later on if we need to, but that's not until we get to the final level. But I'm hoping that this isn't a dead end, because I just want to get off this level now. Change the mic. Right, those won't hurt us. We're here, right. Change the Donatello just in case this is it. And it is. Brilliant. Right. This is quite straightforward. Just need to take out a couple of weak spots before we can do this proper. So we take out one of those guns. Take out that other one. Watch out for the spawning foot soldiers. And we just jump up here and just make good use of Donatello's attack range. Just gotta keep hitting this bit where the foot soldiers spawn from. Okay, it's taking care of that. That's all the enemies dealt with. I mean, we could do damage to that, whatever it is, the thing that's sparking those electricity, but we'll just focus on the main weak spot now, which is the eye. Nearly there. And there we go. That's the Technodrome dealt with. Final level time. I've just got to be careful, because as soon as this starts, We got enemies spawning straight away. It's those enemies that are the worst. Just trying to hit them is really awkward. Right, let's go with Mike. Right, slip down here. But I'm just using the scrolls. That way, we can just deal with the enemy straight away. Where is it, down here? Yeah. Right, switch to Donatello. Let's make our way across here. Oh, sugar. Keep forgetting about that one every single time. Right, so we just make our way over and grab this pizza for Donatello. Right. So we got that. We're just gonna make our way back and then carry on through the level. Oh, hello, Space. Welcome in.
Hello.
Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Working because I'm at work. Oh, you're working? Well, not long to go now. Then you got 3 days. I'm hoping you got 3 days off now with the bank holiday. But I hope you're doing well. Hope everything's good with you. Right. So we just keep going this way. Now there is 2 routes you can take, because there was a ladder to go down, but I'm going to go this way instead. Because to go through the other way means I'm going to go through a ton of spikes, and you just lose so much energy going through there. So I want to go this way instead. Right, this we will do. Let's go with Leonardo. You can see why I've stocked up on Ninja Scrolls on those on that previous level, because it's just so much easier to take out the enemies using these instead of using your conventional weapons. Oh shit, I forgot about him. Keep thinking I don't have to worry about him spawning in, but nope, he does. Right, duck. Okay. Just gotta take our time a little bit now, because I can never quite remember what enemies spawn in and what don't. Just drop down here. Oh. Right, take that gun out. Drop down here. Very difficult because you don't know what enemies are going to spawn in. It's a lot easier with scrolls. Exactly, JR. This is the only way I can see how to do this. I mean, you could do it without it, but it's just so difficult. And I just prefer using the scrolls. I mean, you wouldn't call it a cheese as such, apart from the fact that you keep going into the same section to stock up. But if the Ninja Scrolls were a lot more widely available throughout the game, you wouldn't have to do that. But I think there's only ever 2 sections in the entire game apart from that one that we used, just so we can actually get these. But as you're saying, definitely worth the grind. Right, let's jump over here. Go down here. That's how you get to that, because I always see this pizza, I had no idea how to get to it. That's everybody's health more or less topped up. Nope. Nearly walked over that then. We'll just wait for that to despawn, and then we can carry on. but we're getting there. We're getting there now, because I know where to go from here. So we're not far off the corridor of doom. Always helps to jump as well in some places, because those rocket guys will spawn at whatever height you're in, and it just makes it a lot easier to avoid or take them out. Right, we'll grab that because that's an invincibility. We just use that just to get through this little bit here. And this is where things are probably going to be at their toughest. Because we'll walk through this bit, and it's an alternate between those flying enemies and the jetpack guys. And this is probably as far as I've ever been able to get, because it's just so difficult. Because you're going through this, but eventually this corridor actually gets narrower, which makes things 10 times more difficult. Just makes things a lot more compact. But when you reach a certain point, there is a way you can cheese it. As I only found out the last time I played through this, when I did it on the last stream. It's when you get here. So let's just change the mic because he's got the energy. So all you got to do is just take a little step forward. You'll spawn in, and if you duck, he'll just fly off screen. It was always here, I would always get caught out. But just don't want to get too careless. I mean, I could just kill them, but it just makes more sense just to get through. Oh, I'm actually getting nervous now because of how far we've got, or cheese pizza it, as the case may be. No, cheese pizza works. As long as it hasn't got pineapple on it. We don't do pineapple on it. You know, fruit does not belong on a pizza, unless of course it's tomato, just for the sauce. Oh, sugar. Change. Let's go with Donatello. There we go. Right. Prepare for the fright. Shredder is near. Oh, have we got through now? I love pineapple and ham on a pizza. Oh, see, there's always one, isn't there? No, I'll forgive you, apathy. I mean, it's just not for me. It's not for me. I mean, if we have to go halves on a pizza, you know, we can always do pineapple on one half, and then I can just have whatever on mine. Pineapple is fine on pizza. People overreact too much to it. Yeah, I suppose that's a fair thing. I mean, I don't react to it. To be perfectly honest, I just do it just for a joke, more than anything. I don't have an issue with pineapple on a pizza, really. I just do it for the comedy element. But I'm not a pineapple fan. But you know, what are you gonna do? What about peanut butter on a pizza? Is that okay? Well, whatever you fancy having on a Friday night, JR, that's entirely up to you. I mean, I don't think everyone will go for a peanut butter, but you want to do that, my friend, you carry on. Any peanut butter is gross to me, so I am biased. Yeah, I suppose I am as well. I'm not a peanut butter person either, but you know, everybody has their different tastes. Would satay chicken count? No, satay chicken's okay. That I don't mind. Or sweet pizza. Yeah, the only sweet pizza I've had is the one that was made out of chocolate, and I think that was a bit OTT. I'm not saying I'm eating it, I'm just asking how far we're going with putting this on pizza and it being okay. Oh, okay, fair enough. You want to see how far we can push the boundaries, JR. Sweet, sour, gross. We tried a few and they're all bad. Maybe if it was homemade it might be good. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I think we're actually at the end of the game now. Does it say prepare for the fight, Shredder is near, so we must be at the end. I think we are, actually. Ooh, sugar. Right, let's just hound him. Okay, this is really easy. That was too easy. Have we done it? No second phase. There's no crying either, by the looks of it. Look, it's just Shredder. Oh my god, we've done it! You have defeated Shredder and saved the world. Now I can turn back to human form. Ooh, you can stay as a rat. Doesn't look that good. You guys are great, thanks for your help. Let's celebrate over pizza. Yeah, why not? The adventure of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is concluded. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Oh, there we are. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Done. Oh. Oh, I'm so happy with that. That's another bogey game of mine that I've finally been able to beat. I think Splinter lost. Well, I suppose in this case there are no real winners. Who knows? But no, I'm so happy I've finally been able to do that. I really am. I am chuffed to the bits. As I said, I've never beaten this before. Like I said, I've only ever beaten the Spectrum version, and let's face it, compared to this, the Spectrum version is just so easy to get through. I mean, I played it last year on stream. Literally, I beat the game within 20 minutes. But that is one of the bogey games that I've had, because it was this, it was Ghouls and Ghosts on the Mega Drive, and it was the original Castlevania on the NES. Those were the three big bogey games, and I've actually been able to come back and actually beat them all on stream. Although Ghouls and Ghosts I don't really talk about because I use so many infinite continues on that. But I'm overshadowing that. You're a real winner, guys. Oh, thank you, Karen. So, thank you everyone for the GGs. But that's one that's we put to bed at long last. Only taken a good few years of trying, but to be fair, I've only really done probably the last few years off and on, just trying to play through it. But no, I'm mega happy with that. But there we go. So let's just come out of there and let's go back to there. Winner, winner, pizza dinner. Now that is a slogan for a t-shirt. Most definitely. That's something I can definitely get behind. I think I might actually pinch that pinch that phrase, Karen. Maybe I'll change. Maybe I'll change it if I instead of using that, maybe I'll change it to a winner winner pizza dinner instead. Something I might work on this week. But yeah, but on that note, I think that is probably a good place to finish for this time. So I guess all I can say, guys, just a massive thank you to everyone. And I do mean everyone that's come in. I mean, it was a bit overwhelming with the two raids that we had. We'll just give a quick shout out again for the Mr. CJ for coming in with the one raid.
Hello.
And then
Follow me. Okay.
also then a massive shout out and a massive thank you to Grayskull83 for raiding as well.
Okay.
I do actually need to follow Grayskull because I'm actually not following him, so a little bit. Oh yeah, I gotta wait for it. Oh, I hate Twitch when it does that. So I just wanted to do a Twitch shout out for Grayskull, but I gotta wait because of the time restrictions. But guys, if you're not following Mr. CJ or Grayskull, go give them a follow. Mr. CJ is absolute awesome streamer. I'm part of his community. I've been in his streams all the time. Grayskull83, I'm certainly going to check out because I do believe they're a retro streamer as well. Just judging from what they were streaming last when they raided in. And just a massive thank you for everyone that has chatted, everyone that's lurked, everyone that's stuck to the end that's coming from the raids, and just a massive thank you for everyone that's come in and chatted and kept me company through this endeavour. But guys, I will be back now on. Look, Grayskull is a beast. He did the GG100 in like 3 days. You're joking. 3 days? Wow. So that is standards to live up to. My God, 100 games in 3 days. Well, doing 100 a year was crazy enough. Blimey, Charlie. But yeah, so I will be back now on Sunday. Because for those of you who are aware of the date, it's May the 4th, and that's a little bit of a reference to Star Wars. So we did do a May the 4th stream last year, so we're going to do that again this year. So it will be a slightly later time, because as I said earlier, I am working on the Sunday, so it will be 4 PM BST here in the UK. So if you keep an eye on my socials, in particular my Twitter and my Blue Sky, even if you're not on the platform, you can still view my profile, and then you can just keep an eye on what I'm up to, keep an eye on when I'm streaming. I do put a new schedule out every Monday morning, so you can keep an eye on there, just so you know what I'm up to and what my stream schedule is like and what I'm going to be playing. And I guess all that remains then is to see who we can raid out to. So who's actually on? There's a couple of people on. May the 4th be with them. May the 4th be with you too, Karen. It's going to say always great to see you, and always great to see everybody. Have fun with the guys. Yeah, thanks, JR. It's to say, well, I'll certainly be having a great time on the Saturday. Just catching up with everybody. Just catch up with Jack and Chris. Because it's been a year since I've seen those guys IRL. So it'd be great to catch up with them again. So I'll tell you what. Speaking of Chris, I thought he was actually streaming later on, but he's actually streaming now. So let's go and pass the love over to the now former birthday boy, as it was his birthday yesterday. Let's go and pass the love over to Shadowclaw and Chris. He's doing, which one is that? Crash Bandicoot 4. So, guys, if you want to just come in on the raid, I'd be mega appreciated. We'll get this on the go. If you just copy the appropriate raid message and spam Chris's chat. The top one is for subscribers, the bottom one is for followers and for everyone else. And we'll just get this raid on the go. And all that remains for me to say, guys, is a massive thank you to everyone that's come in this afternoon and hung out. A massive thank you again for Grayskull and CJ for the raids. And a massive thank you for everyone that's come and chatted and just hung out. I appreciate every single one of you. Ciao, ciao, Space Coyote. Don't be a stranger. I want to see you back streaming. Do not be a stranger, and I will see you again real soon. And to everyone else, just a massive thank you for being here. Appreciate every single one of you. Hearts and hugs to you all. And until next time, hopefully Sunday. But if I don't see you Sunday, enjoy the rest of your week. For those of you in the UK, enjoy your bank holiday. And I will catch you all again real soon. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching, if indeed you still are.
I know that you'll be back.
And just in case you're still there, a reminder to switch off the set.